And we're back. Did her boobs get bigger?
Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, there they are.
And also fired for that color of nails.
So then why do people follow us?
Because we're awesome.
But we now belong to the official Order of the Moose. We have Lisa Tarkington.
I'm a coach. I'm a keynote speaker. Oh, and I'm a podcaster.
I love the fact that you watch Love is Blind.
I love Love is Blind.
I know that you are speaking from either past experience, from your heart, or something that you truly believe in.
So I want to be the next Oprah.
And Hannah is a bag of dicks.
You literally just murdered me.
That's why love is not blind.
It's not blind.
Do you wake up in the middle of the night and just scroll on your phone?
If I can't sleep, yeah.
That's the worst thing you can do.
I'm well aware, guys.
All right, listen, here's the thing. Back in action again. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
It's November, officially.
Voting day.
Voting day. I voted today.
You did. I voted a long time ago.
But the thing is, everybody was freaking out in this town. Everyone's coming out on election day.
Yeah.
I have to vote early. The library was open up for early polls, and everybody waited in line. I zipped right in today and right out. And then Kylie's
Perfect.
18 now, so she got to vote for the first
Did
time.
she go with you?
No, we actually ended up going at different times
Oh.
because I went too early for her.
Oh, okay. Well, the kids don't have school today.
The kids do not have school today. But I waited in a little bit of a line just because I got there 20 minutes before it opened.
Mm-hmm.
Where when she went in there, not a soul. She walked right in, voted, and walked out.
They should have music. It's very silent, and it makes you
Well, the lobby's very
feel uncomfortable.
When there's people, the lobby's very
Yeah,
chatty.
that's true. That's true.
So
I think there are a lot of rules around voting that you can't have certain things. Like I know they can't have campaign signs. They can't have. I don't think you could go in with like Kamala versus Trump T-shirt.
I don't think you can either. And
That'd be
I've
interesting
never
for you
seen
to
it.
try.
Yeah.
So. I dare
Should I?
someone
Should I do that in 4 years?
That'd be kind of cool. Like, why are you in jail? Because I wore the wrong T-shirt to vote.
So when do we get to see like live polls like being updated?
Tonight.
Okay, so we have to wait until East Coast closes.
East Coast closes at what, 10? I don't even know.
I bet you it's before that. It's probably like 8 or 9.
It used to be 10, I think. And
I
then
just made
and
that
then the
up. I
West
really don't know.
Coast, so it would be 3 hours after that. But I think they have preliminary data already because of early voting.
So were those already counted? I thought all of them got officially counted today.
I don't know how it works.
I don't
officially.
either. I'm not even going to pretend
I'm
like
not
I'm educated
I
on
don't
that.
know. I just want this shit over because it is plugging up my texts.
I know.
And the other night we were trying to watch Monday Night Football. We had to put it on mute.
Oh, because of the
Because of the commercials were just one after the other.
Yeah.
And all right, that's not going to sway my decision on who I'm going to vote for.
No.
And plus, they're all lies. So.
Well, I mean, let's talk about what's truly important. We watched the Love is Blind reunion.
I thought this was the best reunion yet.
Well, I was wrong. I thought for sure that Tyler and Ashley broke up. And I based that off of what I was seeing on ads. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I was wrong. They are still together.
You got clickbaited.
I got clickbaited. They are still very happy and together. And then obviously Garrett and Taylor. That was not shocking at all.
Right. They're cute. They're boring, but they're cute. But I loved everyone just railing on Ramses.
Right?
And then he still never explained the Aldebarge braid.
He never explained it, but how about it when they said this is the first time a mom's on here and she was behind like the curtain and she had scissors and it was like snip, snip. I was like, that's amazing.
Well, did you see Marissa's mom in the audience?
Which one's Marissa?
The one that he broke up
Oh, yeah.
with?
Yeah, the same
And
mom.
She
yeah.
was just pissed the entire time.
She was angry.
Just like giving him the death stare.
Marissa was passionate and totally blurted out that they were still sleeping together for a little while, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, when she got in the fight later on, she's like, I was still fucking this man. And everyone's like,
the mom was like,
Wait, what?
okay, Marissa.
She was very passionate that
Right?
night. She was more passionate than what they showed on the show.
So I will say, watching the show, I really thought that, who's the girl that lost a bunch of weight that was with Nikki D?
Hannah.
I thought she was way too mean to Nikki D.
That night?
No. During like the
Oh, in
season
general,
when she was like
yeah.
ragging on him outside of the pods.
Yes.
But then you kind of learn a little bit of this, like the secrets of Nikki D on the back end at the reunion. I'm like, all right, dude.
I know. What secrets?
Excuse me, did you not watch it?
I watched it, but I forgot.
The 90-day goal thing, I get that, like, I totally believe him. He was like, hey, I was with my buddy. I didn't know what to write down. And I said I wanted to be the most famous person on Love is Blind. And he's like, I didn't care that I wrote that down because I didn't really mean it. So that's why my notebook was sitting out.
Oh, yes. Also says someone who just got caught red-handed.
Yeah, I don't remember. There was a few other things that were brought up that kind of put him in like a poopy light.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's right. And yeah, he was just sort of he's sneaky to me. He's slimy sneaky. I don't know what it is.
He just wanted to sell 2 houses. You live in DC, dude. I mean, the market is hot.
I feel like you need to reevaluate your 90-day plan and go for more than 2 houses.
Yeah, but Hannah looks great.
She does. She's
super cute.
Yeah, I could hardly recognize her. Did she get a nose job too?
No, I just think she lost weight.
Oh, God. She looks good.
Yeah, no, she looks really good.
They should have addressed that more. Like, what are you doing? What is your workout plan? Well, are you just on Wegovy or are you like doing something else? Because she has to maintain it.
She does have to maintain it.
Who else? Yeah, I thought Marissa looked, I don't like her hair long.
Oh, and straight?
No, I like it the way she had it.
No, but it was cute. Curly that spoke to her personality,
yes.
But she did look beautiful.
She did.
The girl that fell asleep after she met the parents.
Her hair looks darling
Her hair
short.
looks fantastic.
So cute.
I did feel bad for the guy that she broke it off with.
I didn't. I thought he got Rage Against the Machine. Did you see his face?
I feel like...
She's like, you don't have to yell at me. He's like, I'm not yelling. I'm just talking. Okay, simmer. He was so yelly that night.
How about Leo and Brittany becoming like BFFs? It's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
It's really
They're kind of
funny.
a parody.
Did her boobs get bigger?
Yeah, well, they had them like really propped up, separated. She got a lot of like gloss on top.
Yeah.
They
I don't remember
like
them
2
being
glazed
that
donuts.
big in the pods. It like, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
There they are.
They nailed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked good. I don't think that type of boob is in anymore, according to my daughters.
Oh. Like, Mom, that is so late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think that you can tell, when she got them. They probably were a gift. I mean, you never know.
You never know.
She seems like the type of girl, because she wants to be taken care of.
She does want to be
She wants to be a trophy wife. I feel like they were a gift from somebody.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my favorite reunion yet, because I think there was just a lot of fiery personalities. Nobody held back. Oh, what about Steven? The guy that got caught texting.
We got no text messages. Like, I wanted to know what the text messages said.
Well, they kind of talked about it, didn't they?
That just said it was a kink fetish. But he's like, I deleted them.
Right. But he got really defensive in a weird way.
Yeah. Oh, I know what it was about Nikki D. He had told the guys, like, after the reveal of Hannah that she was, like, not cute.
Oh, right.
I don't really remember what his actual verbiage was.
Yes, and he said something.
And Steven threw him under the bus.
Right.
It was like...
He was like, you should really come clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did he say about her?
Basically, she wasn't cute.
She wasn't cute.
Yeah.
Well, that's who you got. You picked her.
Yeah.
And she probably wasn't that impressed with
love
you
is not blind.
It's not. But I cannot wait for the next season. I wonder where they're going to go.
Oh, they already showed people
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What city?
Oh, no, I totally lied. I thought that they were showing people.
They did from the audience.
Oh, is that what that
Yeah.
was? Okay. Yeah.
But I can't remember what city, because I know at one point they were going to tape in Detroit. They were recruiting for Detroit.
Nobody signed up. I think it's a Midwest thing. It's the same way you've never seen a Real Housewives of Chicago. It's because it's a Midwest thing and people just aren't signing up for that.
You think they're too secretive?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if you get the right crowd, you'd get people out there.
Maybe. But even just like in this town alone, right? I put it out there, things that I get done at Glow, right? My lips, the Sculptra, all the stuff. Where in this town, or in just Midwest general, I think people try to keep it not a secret. Like, they might tell you that they're going, their close friends might know.
Yeah.
But they're not putting it on parade, right?
Right.
But I will say, everybody that I see that has totally seen that reel of me getting my lips done are like, oh my God, your lips look so good. I never really realized it, but oh my God, they look so good.
They do look good.
They look so good, and I love them.
So are you like, what are you trying to say?
You're trying to say
what did they
shitty
look
lips
like before? Because they were fine before. They're just more defined.
They're more defined.
They're hydrated.
They look like my teenage 20-year-old lips.
Yeah.
Is what they look like. So when you get older, gravity takes hold. Your upper lip starts to hang down, and it curls up. And when I would smile, I just felt like I was like all gums.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
So
But you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, they look good.
Back to Love is Blind, and I'll finish with this. Did you happen to see Nick Lachey with maybe just one or two guys from 98 Degrees doing a cover of a Britney Spears song on Instagram? It was so horrible. It was terrible.
They can't sing anymore.
So I don't think the Lacheys are very good hosts for Love is Blind. One, they barely do anything.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of stupid.
Well, they're
I think
like Chris Harrison, who I actually like.
They needed some type of celebrity for the first season. I think now we've realized the show has taken off. I think we can kick it up a notch. One,
I think I know what you're saying.
that it should be us.
This should be us.
Don't you think that would be great?
Oh my God.
I think it would
try
be
out
so
for the
good.
host.
To
Can
be
you
honest,
imagine?
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that they needed like better celebrities, but now I think I like your plan better.
I think it should be us because we can infuse our wealth of knowledge from relationships to both parties, the guys and the girls.
I think so too.
And we can stir the pot.
Right?
They just stand there. They're like, so what do you think? Is love blind?
So the only other thing I could think of is that the commentary is too juicy or too wonderful that they have to edit it out. I don't think that's the case.
No, because it's on Netflix.
All. So
they can say whatever they want.
Yeah, but the cover song of Britney Spears by 98 Degrees was not good. Google it. It's awful. It's so bad.
Who was it? Nick and his brother? And
no,
his
his brother wasn't there. It was like the other guy that was like, I think like super, super ripped and like hot back in like the early 2000s. And now he's kind of like, I don't know his name. I wasn't a huge 98 Degrees fan.
Oh.
I mean, I liked Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson together. Like, I totally watched their show. But then I read her book, and then by the time they had the show, it turned out that they weren't even, like, super in love anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
After all that?
After
the tuna
all of that.
fish and all that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, was it because of her
Chicken
dad?
of the Sea. The dad had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just, like, about, like, making money, and apparently, like, she was doing better than he was. And
well, her dad was super involved, I think, in her life, her relationship.
Yeah, no, her and Britney Spears should get together and talk about it.
Yeah, they should. There has been a campaign to get them off hosting Love is Blind.
I'll join it.
Yeah,
I'll
should
join
be
it.
hosts. I'm telling you.
I mean, Vanessa's beautiful.
She is.
You're not, like,
She's got a day job, though. I mean,
does she?
Yeah, she's on NCIS or something, like a cop show.
She is?
What is she on?
I don't think so.
Vanessa
I think you might be
Lachey.
confusing her with somebody
No,
else.
she is. She's on like
Because she used to host like MTV shows, right? That's how she got famous.
Did she? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That I know for a fact.
Okay.
But
She is beautiful.
So books turning into movies.
Yes.
We've both read The Housemaid.
Yeah.
So you were like, that's the guy from It Ends With Us.
Yes.
Well, The Housemaid cast has been casted.
Okay, let's see.
So-
Yeah, he's hot. What's his name?
His name is Brand Spelnar. He's super hot.
Is he American?
Yeah, because I think I saw him like during doing press for
Oh,
It
okay.
Ends With Us, and I don't think he had an
Yeah, he's
accent.
cute. I like him anyway.
And the same thing with when we talked about It Ends With Us. He looks like he's gonna come over and like build me a greenhouse and like deck furniture.
Yeah, he looks like he could be on a Hallmark movie.
And it is hard.
Like he's the hometown guy in the Hallmark
Yes.
movie. You come back from New York with your big job, and you're like, "Oh, you're so annoying."
And he's like,
"You're still building decks."
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to save the lavender farm.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
he moved into Grandma's house, and he's saving the whole town.
And he's like, oh, if only like we could market this to the masses. And she's like, oh, I happen to be a huge marketing agent in New York City.
Yeah.
I should just give it all up and move here.
Right. They fall madly back in love. Her ex-boyfriend comes sliding into town, slips on the ice,
Yeah.
and he's all jealous. And she's like, "You can go back to New York. I'm not going back with you."
Stuck in the snow in the middle of Vermont.
That's what you get for driving a rear-wheel drive. And
Okay.
then But he's cute.
He's so cute. And you know what? I hate neck hair. I despise it.
Where's the neck hair?
On his neck.
No, that's beard hair.
Well, yes, but men should shave their necks.
Neck is here.
Yeah. Do you see all that hair around his
Yeah.
neck, for example?
Yeah.
I don't like it when men have hair there.
Oh.
I'm totally fine with a beard. My husband's
Okay.
had a beard for ages. Neck hair is lazy.
No. Okay.
Neck hair is super lazy.
All right.
But on him, it's okay.
He can have as much neck hair
Because he
as
has a
possible.
defined chin. I think most men grow neck hair because they're trying to like hide,
The fat rolls?
or the fact that they don't have like a defined chin.
Oh. Maybe.
So.
He doesn't have to hide anything.
But he has great hair too.
I'd like to see what he
Blue
looked
eyes.
like clean shaven.
Yeah, I've yet to see it.
Yeah. Anyway.
But the character for the housemaid would not be scruffy, I don't think.
So he's the husband.
He's the husband.
Okay.
So now
trying to
there's two actresses, and I want you to tell me who you think is who. And I think it's pretty obvious. So the next one is, you just pop up a picture. Okay, so that's Sydney Sweeney.
She's the maid.
I mean, she's got to be.
She's younger.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Amanda.
Siegfried.
Yes.
She's the wife or whatever.
Yes. And you can just totally see that she's going to, like, a lot of money, that
Yeah.
whole thing. It's going to be good.
It is
I
gonna be
loved
good.
that book. So it was a really, really good book.
Okay. When's that coming out?
Yeah, I have no idea. But I just saw that they just decided on the cast.
Oh,
So I was
love
like, we have to
it.
talk about this because we've talked about the book before. So
I'm reading the new Malcolm Gladwell book.
what is that?
It's called The Revenge of the Tipping Point. So I'm a huge Malcolm Gladwell fan.
Okay.
And so I've read several of, he's very famous for writing. He wrote With the Dog Saw, he wrote David and Goliath. Anyway, he writes a lot about market research and kind of the trends of society today. And now he went back, he had an original book called The Tipping Point, and now he went back and not rewrote it, he just wrote an abstract of that original tipping point about, because he's lived a life since then. It was like 25 years ago.
Okay.
So it's interesting. And it's just on trends within, like, why do people follow
So
social...
it's nonfiction.
Right.
Nonfiction, but opinion.
Yeah, opinion, but researched.
Okay.
So why do people follow certain trends? Why do people follow certain celebrities? Like, what is it about them that makes you follow that trend or whatever?
So then why do people follow us?
Because we're awesome.
Could we talk about the fact that my entire Instagram feed is totally filled with wicked stuff, and I am so excited.
Oh, it is? Like what?
Just everything, movie clips, bringing back, like, someone would put collabs together of like everybody who's played Elphaba on Broadway, everybody who's played Glinda on Broadway, and I sit and I watch all of it.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What can I do to prepare myself for the movie?
You know what? I'm going to tell you to do absolutely nothing.
Really?
Because you're going to see it because you fell asleep during the musical, so
Yes.
which I still can't even believe.
I have no idea what this movie is about.
You and I are going to go, we're going to go see the Broadway performance because
You think it's going to be... Well, you don't know. You haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but it's a movie. So there's going to be more character development of side characters. There's going to be more dialogue. There's going to be extra stuff about it.
Yeah.
Don't give me an extra song. I will be kind of pissed if there's a new
Do you
song.
know the songs by heart in order in which they're sung on the stage?
I do.
That's
So
frightening.
Kylie and I actually had this
That's
conversation because there is a song that the goat sings. It's like something bad is happening in Oz. A goat sings.
Okay.
Now, if I'm listening to the soundtrack in my car,
Fast forward.
I fast forward. Pivotal part of the production, but not a song I'm listening to.
Okay.
Like on my own. Right.
Okay. Geez, I don't know why.
But oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, this is my season. This is my month. This is all the things.
I love it.
I ordered a green suit for our premiere.
Like, tell me, like a business, like this color green, Kelly green.
It's Kelly
What are we
green.
talking green?
It is Kelly green. I almost blew way too much money on an Alice and Olivia set, and I was just like, okay, like, when am I really going to wear this
Well,
again?
could you wear it again?
I could totally wear it again, but it would have been heartbreaking for my wallet to purchase the pants and the jacket, right?
And could you wear it as separates?
You could totally wear it as separates. So yes, it could be turned into multiple outfits. But then, you know, I'm looking at that at like Nordstrom, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, I'm looking for more accent lighting on Amazon, and this green suit just pops up in my feed. And I was like, well, $30, pants and a jacket. It's not horrible.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not. I'm
Okay.
going to show you. I'm going to
Okay.
send you a picture.
Are you going to wear that
Hell yeah, I'm going to wear
to
it.
the movies?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
So we are going to Orange County to see the movie premiere in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we leave...
Tuesday the 19th.
Yes, and we see it on the 20th, and it doesn't release in theaters till the 22nd.
Oh, is that the deal?
So we're
Wow.
seeing it before everybody else.
Why is it just limited releases in certain theaters?
Well, I'm sure that there's probably towns and cities that are doing like what this theater is doing. Like, you know, you wouldn't pay that much money for a normal theater ticket.
Right.
You know
We
what I
better
mean?
have good seats, reclining.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some
serve
type of
alcohol.
like swag, right? For the extra cost.
I don't know.
Even if it's just like, I don't know,
Hopefully.
Oz on a
yeah.
stick.
I mean, free popcorn.
something. I feel
Right?
like there's got to be something. I didn't really read the thing. Patty's like, you
I
want to
didn't
come out
either.
for it? And I'm like, yeah.
I know. I got to reread it. It'll be fun. It'll
So
be fun.
I'm so excited. And everybody in the group text is super excited. We're doing a big girl sleepover that night.
be fun.
And then we're going to do the podcast the next day.
Yeah. These girls are always up for a theme.
They're always up for something. So we're going to have to get with our amazing production team and figure out how we do all of that with everybody in the background.
Yeah.
We'll work it
Everybody
out.
can take turns.
Okay. So
Your nails look good. Are they going
I'm
back?
telling you, it's that armor stuff.
The what? Did you get this off Amazon?
No. This is the colostrum that I've been taking.
Oh, the colostrum.
And I've been taking it probably 4 months now. And I would say probably in the past like few weeks, month, like my nails are like rocking and they're like long. It's kicked in. Like I could tell they were growing better like in the beginning, and now it's like the full nail.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because they were like growing like in weird directions because
Well, they were
I was
like
so
paper,
inflamed.
and you
They were
said that they
so
were
bad.
really sore.
They were super sore and they ripped. No, they're back in like full strength. And then I just went and got my hair done, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, your hair is just like meaty."
Ooh.
And I already have meaty hair.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so I don't know if you saw this. Well, I know I sent it to you on Instagram, but I don't think that the guy that said he was the owner of the nail salon is really the owner. I think that part was a spoof. But the story is 100% true. A woman in Portland, Oregon went and got a manicure, and she's claiming she got herpes of the fingers from getting her nails done. I don't know if that's really herpes. I mean, do you think that's just like an infection?
Viral. Isn't it an infection bacterial? I don't know. That's either way.
Well, you can't
gross. And also fired for that color of nails. Who picks that? That's so ugly. You should get herpes in your nails if you're going to pick that color.
And if your nail looks like that, why do you still have them on?
And they're not clean.
I got a nail infection from a like walk-in nail salon. I've never been back.
You shouldn't.
So-
You shouldn't. Those places are danger. Well,
But I went on an antibiotic and it went away. Like
Yeah.
an antibiotic doesn't cure herpes,
no,
right?
but
You
an
have herpes
antiviral
forever.
does.
But it doesn't kill herpes, right? Like once you have herpes, don't you always have herpes? You can just like subside it.
Yeah, well, it depends on the herpes.
What about finger
I've
herpes?
never heard of finger herpes, but that's a new one. That's gross in so many ways. Keep your fingers to yourself, lady.
I know, but
stay away from that color.
I don't know, but if you need to go on your Instagram, maybe your phone's listening to you right now, but this thing popped up and I was dying, and I'm not going to do it justice. But they were pretending that it was like the news reporter asking about the herpes thing to the salon owner, and he's like, "We don't have herpes in our salon. We don't have herpes. I sleep with everybody who works here. I sleep with like Sarah, Monica, Bob. I don't discriminate." He's like, "I sleep with everyone." gonorrhea, we might have that. He's like, but we don't have herpes. Oh my God. So then I'm like, okay, this is not real. So then I had to Google if it was true. The story is true. That was not the salon owner.
That's a great
the salon owner,
thing
but
that he
it was so funny. If you enjoy our banter as much as we do, show us some love. Like, rate, follow, and share us with your soul sisters, your friends, acquaintances, random strangers on the street, your mortal enemy, and your family. And hey, tell us what you want our next episode to be about. It's like it's girls' night, but it's for all of us. Cheers to laughter, insights, and moments that matter. Let's keep this party going. Should we tell everybody about our exciting news that happened over the weekend?
Big news. Big, huge news. Katie and I are now members of the Moose.
The official Order of the Moose.
Of Midland. I don't think there was any initiation or any, you can join.
Yes, there was.
What do you mean?
You wear the moose hat after you sign up.
Yep.
You wear, everybody puts the same hat on.
We got the discount code for the night.
Yes, it was discount.
It was our kids' sports boosters night.
Yes.
And for that night only,
it was $10
off
to join.
How could you refuse?
Yes. And then you get to ring the moose bell.
Yes.
But it was exciting.
It was exciting.
And
everybody was very welcoming.
Everybody that we know that wasn't already a member of the Moose kind of became a member of the Moose that night.
I'm kind of hooked on the Moose.
Right?
Honestly, it was clean. The people were really cool. And the drinks were cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, I look super sober there.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God.
It's like you just sold a house. Maybe you should give that tip to, what's his face? Nick from
Nikki
Love
D.
is Blind.
You need
to
join
sell
the Moose
another house.
so that you can go and ring the Moose bell after you sell a house.
And then we had to buy those hats. They're cute.
Super,
but they weren't free.
But we now belong to the official Order of the Moose. And the best was our husbands were both out of town. Mm-hmm. So we signed up. We're official Moosettes, I guess. And they are not part of our membership. If they want to go, they have to come with us or they have to sign up on their own.
We have to sponsor them eventually.
Eventually. I told Chris, I was like, don't join. Because he's like, I got to join. He's like, I can't wait for you to be able to go to the Moose. I was like, can you please wait until my card comes in the mail so I know my official Moosette number so I can be your sponsor?
The number one question Katie had was, when do we get our card? Our membership card.
Well, because we have to carry our receipt with us so that we can get into our Moose or any Moose.
And the lady was like, Moose member. 2 to 4 weeks.
I was like, what is this, the DMV?
There's no hurry. There's no hurry about the Moose and the card and the membership. But they were so nice.
I'm super excited.
There are TVs everywhere.
There are
that
TVs
worked.
everywhere. Yep.
You know how you go some places like a club we belong to? And the other night I was there and we were trying to watch
the Michigan game. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember how pixely? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, what are we on? Direct TV? Anyway, I loved it.
Yeah. No, it was great. No, that's gonna be our new spot.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited. Okay. Oh my gosh. And then my girls come into town this weekend.
Take them to the Moose.
I'm taking them to the Moose.
Oh, and we forgot the best part. Free popcorn.
Free popcorn. Well, I'm hoping that's not the only gluten-free thing I can eat there. Now that I'm an official member, I'm gonna have to.
Are you gonna get on the board?
Maybe I should.
You should get on the board. That's how you make shit happen.
Maybe. I don't need a lot of options. I just need 2
popcorn.
I just need 2.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to go when I go to Frick's in town. I can't eat anything.
Oh.
I can drink.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the menu that I can eat.
Yeah. That's probably their objective.
To keep people like me out.
No, just to feed you drinks.
To feed me drinks, but they're trying to keep it easy. They just want to throw everything in the deep fryer.
Yeah.
That's it. When we get back from our commercial break, we have a guest today.
We do.
So very
super
exciting.
Fun day.
Yes.
Super special.
A local Midlander. Super excited for you guys to meet Lisa Tarkington. So see you soon. Listen Here's the Thing is inspired by Be Alive. Are you ready to share your passions and creativity with the world? At Be Alive, their mission is to build brands and inspire people to chase their passions. They're always searching for dynamic storytellers and creators with a passion to join their team.
A team of dreamers, creators, seekers, united by a common passion for adventure and creativity.
If you want to join the Be Alive creator community, maybe shop for some fun Be Alive merch, or catch up on all Listen, Here's a Thing episodes and blogs, head over to Go Be Alive and join the Be Alive family. Be Alive, it's that simple.
And we're back. Oh my gosh, and we're so excited. We have Lisa Tarkington from Midland, Michigan. Mm-hmm. You are the founder of LEAD?
Yes.
Give us the whole spiel on all the things.
Okay. Well, like what I do.
Yeah, I won't do it justice.
Okay.
So just go.
Well,
I'm not even going to pretend.
Founder of LEAD. So it's a nonprofit that focuses on confidence and self-esteem. Mm-hmm. I'm a coach. So I do business and life coaching. I'm a keynote speaker. And I would say that's like, and I'm a podcaster.
You are a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster.
You only have 5 jobs.
Only have 5 jobs, but I love all my jobs. So
you're great.
Yeah.
And you're great at them.
Thank you.
You
I
are
appreciate
great.
that.
So because before your nonprofit turned into LEAD, it was Self-Love Beauty.
Yes.
I remember I used to teach bar at Element 22. You had an event there. You had all of your shirts.
I know.
Like all around
What a
the
lifetime
lobby,
ago.
right? And they just had like inspirational messages.
I still have mine.
Which one did you? Girl Boss. Did you have Girl
No,
Boss?
I had like Warrior or something.
Oh, yeah.
I still have it. It's white.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Black
V-neck.
print. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That was like my early years.
Your early years.
And
when did you start?
So I started it as a blog in 2012.
Okay.
When I was like, I lived in Texas at the time, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? And so I just started to write about it. And that was actually before blogs were popular. So like to share your story out there, I got a lot of criticism. Like, why would you share that? I came from a small town. So like people were like, what does she think she's doing sharing her story?
Oh my God, people are assholes.
I know, but at the time, I'm 21.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I be doing this? Should I not? But then I kept getting like, people that needed to hear the story, right? And so then fast forward, we became a nonprofit in 2019.
So what was your inspo? Like, what was your blog about? What did you write about?
Yeah, I actually wrote about, it's kind of embarrassing. Some was my dating life. So please no one go back to 2012 and read those things because I'm very mature now compared to what I was. And then I talked a lot about like struggles with work, like leadership or career changes. But I talked a lot about my confidence and self-esteem issues. I had really bad body image issues for years. And so I just think for me, I was like, there's got to be other people that are struggling too. So
it was kind of an outlet for you.
Yeah, it was like my diary.
Yeah.
Now my podcast is my diary.
Yeah.
Right?
That's awesome.
And so it just flipped a little bit, but it was really cool because do you guys know what Elite Daily is?
No.
Or like Huntington Post?
Huntington
Yeah,
Post,
so
yeah.
they would pick up some of my stuff.
Oh my God.
And so back then I thought like, so it was weird because I didn't think it was a big deal because it's my story. I'd heard my story millions of times. But then it was like you look back and you're like, oh yeah, I did have good writing skills. Like, I just don't write as much anymore.
What was your major in college? Were you?
I was communications and PR.
Okay.
So I went to school for marketing because I wanted to be, broadcasting because I wanted to be the next Oprah. That was my
I can
dream.
see that about you.
Yeah, I wanted to do her job. Then I wanted to go work for the Denver Broncos and do sports broadcasting.
Okay.
And then I started a corporate job. And
Right. And then that sucks the life out of you.
And that just took, so like life changing in a different path I took, but it's okay.
Right. But it brought you to Midland.
It brought me to Midland, which is crazy.
Yeah. But then you got back on your path.
Totally.
Of
Yes.
all of that.
Yeah, and I tell everybody, honestly, the corporate world is what really helped me because I didn't know how to lead. Right. I didn't know strategy.
It's grounding.
Yeah, it was like, and I don't think I would have been able to build a business without it.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I will say Lisa has a podcast called The Confidence Podcast. It is excellent.
Thank you.
It is excellent. And it is anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. So it is while you're putting your makeup on, while you're walking the dog, while you're emptying the dishwasher, like that kind of stuff. And it is just enough content to go, oh yeah, no, I could totally finish the rest of my day. Like now I have confidence. Now I got this. Or I'm not the only one that's ever felt this way. And that is the big thing. I think I even listened to one this morning while I was putting my makeup on. And you were talking about getting feedback from leaders in your old corporate job.
Yeah.
And just learning to like get feedback from anybody. And you're like, I would immediately get defensive. Well, who wouldn't, right? So it is. And especially in a work environment or when you're doing something where you're putting yourself out like this on a podcast, like it's great. I feel like from our friends, from our community, there's a lot of, and just women our age, I feel like we get a lot of amazing feedback. But then sometimes like you'll look at like YouTube and someone will just put like cringe. Well, I don't really know what was so cringe about that.
Yeah.
The best one was for Meko. They were like, wow, one hot Asian.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, like that. Like,
yeah.
But,
I love that.
you know, but that, I think, especially in a work setting,
yeah.
when you're, whether it's a review or something like that, and someone's giving you, maybe it's constructive. And then I think you also talked about the fact that like you're getting criticism, but there's nothing for you to build on.
Yeah.
What do you do with it? You know,
all the time.
And how do you navigate to say, okay, thank you. How do you expect me to improve on this?
Yes.
So,
I'm glad you took those things away. I love that. Well, and I would say off of everything, like I only share on the podcast what I've gone through.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or I bring on an expert. I'm like, hey, I don't know this topic. Like, can we talk about it type of thing? So that's been really cool too for me to like have to grow in my own skills.
Right.
You know, and just be honest with people. I think I actually got feedback last week from someone that said like, at a keynote, like, thank you for being vulnerable. And I don't think I'm always vulnerable, right? Because I'm like, well, here's the actions that you need to take. But when you're honest about like, yep, this sucked for me.
It happened to me.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I sucked as a leader, you know, like I'm honest about like the times that I wasn't a good leader and what I learned from those things.
Right.
But isn't it interesting that someone thought you were being vulnerable and not the fact that you were just being genuine and honest? So that just lets you know that we always say fake it till you make it, right? So then sometimes like, oh, maybe that person that you were following or you thought you wanted to be like, are they really being an authentic person? And I think that's what's so attractive about your podcast is that I know that you are speaking from either past experience, from your heart, or something that you truly believe in.
Yeah.
You know? So
Thank
that's
you.
huge. I get
so
that.
appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's funny because like you guys know how much work goes into a podcast. And so sometimes I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And then something will happen. I'm like, well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, right?
Well, I think another thing about your podcast, which is so good, is that you capture your audience. And I always think that you're interviewing somebody else, but you're talking to me as if I'm sitting in the other chair. So that's a gift. I mean, that's hard to do, especially in a surrounding where you don't know if they're watching you or listening to you. And so the way that you articulate words and situations is really hard to do for a lot of people.
I'm just loving these compliments today. Like, thank
what
you
else?
so
I love
much.
your dress. Oh, and the blue background in your eyes. Sometimes I just look at your eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like when you have those eyes, you forget you have those eyes.
Yeah.
My husband has them.
Oh, do you guys have matching eyes?
It's his are more beautiful. Oh,
Really?
and mine aren't consistent. Mine change.
Does it depend on what you wear?
I honestly, probably my mood. No, I'm just kidding. Like,
It could be. It's like your mood ring. It's like your mood ring.
but his are just always piercing blue.
Ooh.
And so, yeah.
Love
so I'm
that.
like, sweet. Like, I can just stare
Someday
into your eyes.
those children are
I
gonna
know.
have killer
Exactly.
eyes.
I'm like,
Or
Yeah.
they're going to have like
the
a
brown-
weird brown, like recessive
brown
gene.
eyes are beautiful, but I would like them to have blue or green.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glow Medical Spa is Mid-Michigan's premier med spa for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. The trained nurses and estheticians at Glow specialize in non-invasive facial aesthetics such as toxins, fillers, and lasers. Glow is ranked in the top 1% of all providers in the U.S. for Botox and filler, as well as Black Diamond Icon status for Hydrofacial.
Glow Body specializes in body contouring with Ensculpt Neo, Emcella, weight loss clinic, and therapeutic massage. Book an appointment today at glow-skinspa.com.
So you're a keynote speaker. Is that nerve-wracking? Like, tell us how you prepare.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're in the light, like this is even sometimes like, I forget what I'm going to say. Like
That's why we have
what
notes.
keeps you on track?
Yeah, well, I would say it's funny. I had someone on recently on my podcast as a keynote, and we were like talking about how awful we were when we started.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want it so bad, you'll take any gig
Sure.
and you'll just like figure it out. But now I sit down and I actually like write it all out. I practice it. And like I've had other keynote speakers say like, I don't do any of that. I just wing it and come from the heart. But that doesn't work for me because I
Right.
have an hour.
Yeah.
I have 45 minutes, and you're also like maybe never want me again if I'm not good,
Yeah.
right? And I really want to like Have you ever been on, like, listen to someone where they just keep going and going? You're like, get to the point.
Land the plane.
Yeah, land the plane. And so I've just like picked up on people's feedback from other people's keynotes of like, yeah, that didn't work for me. They didn't resonate with me. So I do a lot of working on that. The other thing is I am doing better at this of like asking a lot of questions ahead of time because I really want to make sure that my message resonates with the audience. Like it's usually like leadership in a certain topic, maybe self-awearness, but self-awearness to someone that lives in our town working for a certain company versus someone who works in New York.
Right.
Yeah.
It's needed in both, but how their work-life balance is, it's different.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
well, and that's where the feedback piece is very critical because if you're not getting the feedback, then you don't know what you're doing wrong.
Right.
You don't know that you're word salarying the shit out of something, of a topic where you could just be like, here are my 3 key points. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes. And like, I can't give 10 things. You don't remember 10 things.
No, right. You remember 3.
Yeah, exactly. I actually got feedback. I think it was my second year on the podcast. I had a guy friend call me up and say, you say that word too much. And of course, like immediately I'm like, I do. Oh no. And then now I'm so more conscious of it. And it's helped me so much in my career because someone called me out.
Right.
In like a very nice way. Like he wasn't rude about it. And so now I'm like, okay, I don't want that. What are my other
Well, he did it
words?
because he cares about you.
Yes.
I remember I had a first review one time in my very first job out of college. And this guy said to me, I will never forget, he said, people would take you more seriously if you didn't say like all the time. You sound like a valley girl. And at first my feelings were hurt. And then I was like, he's kind of right. And that I never will forget that, Brett Malenik from 100 years ago. It was like 1995. And I always now, when I speak to somebody or talk about something, try to keep it in the back of my head. I can't sound like a fucking idiot.
Okay, but when you watch Love is Blind, there are people that say like all the time.
They've never been given the feedback.
They've never been given the feedback. I mean, they're not there to present a topic or, be on a podcast and in listeners' ears. But they're still on TV. People are still listening to you speak.
But guess what you remember? How many likes they said.
How many likes that they said.
Well, look at the difference between, what is her name? The really smart one, the physicist.
Oh, Taylor.
Yeah. And Hannah.
Yes.
They articulate very differently. And Hannah is a bag of dicks. She's just like, bleh, like, Nick, come over here. Like,
right.
And Taylor is
but
very articulate.
Who I noticed said like all the time?
Me.
Nope. No, I Love is Blind. Your favorite not so favorite person?
Brittany?
No, Ramses. Eldebarge.
Oh,
he says like all the time.
It is
he
so
was trying
annoying.
to break up with what was her name? She's so
Marissa.
He was trying to break up with. I love the fact that you watch Love is Blind.
I love Love is Blind. Me and my husband, that's our I had to wait for him. Actually, I didn't for the reunion, but like the rest of it we watched together.
Right? Isn't that the worst? You start a show together and you make a pledge.
Saw it without him.
He doesn't know yet, so sorry, honey. I usually just, let's watch it again, Because so this is how I watch things. The cringe moments?
Yes.
I fast forward. Because I don't like to watch, how rude
confrontation.
Hannah, yeah, I deal with it all the time in my career. So I think too, I'm like, I already know what's going to happen.
Yes.
Let's just fast forward it because I already know what's going to happen. And then sometimes I'll watch the end and then I'll rewind it and watch it over once I know the ending was happy.
Okay.
So that's something that my husband hates watching movies with me. I'll just leave, during football games when it's scored tight.
Yeah.
I'll go do the dishes.
Oh, really? I vibe for sports like that.
My heart's racing. I can't do it.
But a movie where you're on edge.
Yeah.
And, what was that movie with Adam Sandler where he was the jeweler?
I couldn't do it. That made me so cringy.
Kelsey, will you look that up? Adam Sandler is a jeweler in New York City.
He played
Adina Menzel played his wife.
It was a serious movie.
Oh,
for
I
him.
missed
It was a serious movie, but there's
I didn't like it.
It was so intense.
Yeah, gem something.
Uncut gems.
Gems.
Oh my gosh. If you don't like the feeling of
it will make you stress out.
See, I wouldn't be able to. No,
heart palpitations. I couldn't breathe. I was freaking out. Yeah, no.
That's the movie I would watch on fast forward. Like when Hannah was being mean to Nick, like that, I couldn't handle that because I am not about like, I really want women to look smart and intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like I'm very big on that because we are super smart and intelligent.
Yes.
I'm like, girlfriend, no self-awareness. Because I teach that
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot. And
You're
I think
right.
like she had no self-awareness of like, this isn't the place.
Right. She
Like-
was just trying to be seen.
Yes. And she kept using I'm direct. And I'm like, honey, that's not direct.
No, it's just
like
rude.
you're just being, yes, that's the better way to put it. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
A moody,
Exactly.
rude woman is what you're being.
So that was really frustrating for me because she looked amazing.
Yeah.
Like I was
the
like, you look
reunion.
gorgeous,
Yeah.
but your mouth is kind of ruining the vibe for me.
Yeah.
And she was still just as rude in the reunion.
I know,
as
and
she
she
was
said,
on the
I went
show.
through a year of reflection. I was like, not
enough.
from what I teach. And like, if one of my clients went through a whole year of that, I'd be like, okay, like you'd learn nothing.
Hannah,
you know?
call Lisa.
Yeah,
I'll pay
Call
for
me,
your
girl.
first 3 coaching lessons.
Like for real though, for real.
So I have to defend her a little, and I
Okay.
did this in a past episode. Nick didn't know how to boil noodles, and if I am with a man who doesn't know how to do shit, my patience would just be obliterated.
I get that, but he was willing to learn. There's a difference between a guy who is just sitting on the couch and is like, lady, boil me some noodles
Yeah,
and make me
that's
some
true.
dinner.
But,
He
like-
was willing to learn.
But like, didn't they talk about this stuff in the pod?
I don't know. I think
Because,
they put
like,
on a facade.
He said
in the pod.
he cooked in the pot. That's why love is not
yes.
blind.
It's
not blind.
Right? Because you are able to become what the other person
Yes.
wants.
Yes.
And they all change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Notice they all change.
Yes. Because me and my
Everything
husband
about-
talked about that. Like, if I was in those pods, I'm a chatter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have just chatted up and he would have been awkward. Right? And like,
And then you
so
never would have
like,
gotten
I would have
together.
met someone and he might not have. And I probably would have been like, what is this?
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, we talked about that a
I mean,
lot.
I've never been in a long distance relationship. I stayed at school for the summer and my boyfriend went home for the summer and we had to talk on the phone and meet up on the weekends. That's as long distance as I've ever been. But even then I could see sometimes we were trying to be what the other person wanted over the phone, and then we would be together on the weekend and I would be like, yeah, no, you're not the person I want to be with. So hence that's why we're no longer together.
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. It's that self-respect piece.
It is.
That's like what we were talking about, me and my husband, when we were watching it, is like a lot of it comes down to what's your respect level and your self-love for yourself. Because you do those facades. And I did those facades in my 20s dating cringe dates, you know, that like I put on that thing because I didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
So I can't blame them for that. But like, I'm just national TV's a little bit.
It's
You
a
can't-
little much.
it-
You
she's there forever.
chose to do it in front of a camera.
Yeah, that's
And
forever.
those who say, I forget the camera's there.
That's
I'm
such a
calling
lie.
bullshit. Because even if I start to get a little comfortable here, I'm like, oh wait, hold on. Am I sitting up straight?
Yeah, I'm like,
do I have
my
one boob
fat roll
lopsided?
going over my belt? Like, what's
Why
that?
didn't anybody tell me that
Is
my
my-
hair was like
I
this?
know.
Is
For
my
real.
left boob hanging out of my shirt right now?
There was one episode that part of my bra was hanging out the whole time.
And-
not that I expect people that I work
Yeah,
with to
yeah.
stare at my boobs, but I'm just kind of like, meh. My bra was
You
hanging out.
totally know if the camera is there. That's
You
such
do.
bullshit.
You do. You do.
Liars.
So how was it going from corporate, because I did the same thing, to an entrepreneur? It's a shift.
It's a shift. I remember the second month, and I was actually thinking about this the other day. I needed to pull up the video because I told myself I'd take a video.
Yeah.
And I was sobbing. I called the leader who worked at a Louisiana site, and I was like, why did I do this? What am I doing? And I just like had all this like, what will people think?
Yep.
What if I fail? Like, should I be doing this? How will I survive? Like,
Yeah.
like all
Yeah.
the negative, right? And then I like, you know, clean myself up the next
Right.
day.
And then
But-
this awakening comes and you go, but what if I don't fail?
Exactly.
What if I succeed?
Exactly.
What if I make a difference? What if I'm on my own time schedule? Yeah.
Yeah. And that took a while for me because I had to get a marketing job part-time to pay my bills while I built things. Happy that I did all of that. It's funny because you look back and you're like, well, I wish I would have just went all in.
Yeah.
Right. But I also had a mortgage.
You also
like,
had
you know, I had health care, you know,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that I wanted to pay for. So it was a big transition. It's funny because it took me about 3 years before I would like talk to corporate people again because I think I just like just wanted to figure out my own voice. And so now it's funny because I talk to them all the time. Like I work with corporations, but I think I needed that break for myself to figure out like who Lisa was without the bubble. I call it the corporate bubble, because you literally are, that's with your company constantly.
100%. And that's your language. Those are your people.
Yep.
You call them to bitch about whatever is happening in your bubble. And that's kind of all you talk about. It's not like you would call a colleague and say, isn't that compensation program really awesome? I'm so happy with it. Like, I love the fact that they pay me for minimum wage based on, what I'm bringing into the company. That's so cool.
Yeah.
We
never
did that. Never did that. It becomes a bitch session. And so it becomes toxic in a way.
Yeah.
And
like it was like, I deal with different politics now, right? Yes. And so I would say both have taught me a lot about myself, because now I could probably go back into corporate and do way better with the politics, because now I've been out into the community politics, right? I think it's a very different. And then there's also the social media politics too. I haven't had that. Like I'm not that famous to have that stuff yet. But you hear the stories and you're like, dang.
Like those what?
Like the comments and the hate, and how you're in the news, and just who likes who and who's fighting. That's a lot, And you can already deal with that when you have a company,
right?
So just with clients and customers and who likes who, and you hear all the drama,
right?
Well, the number one thing how you know that you're going to succeed, the same way that you did succeed and continue to succeed, is that I myself never went out and became an entrepreneur myself, but I am married to one, right? So, but you guys left corporate jobs where if you did your job, you probably had job security. You're not worried about where the money's coming for the toilet paper in the bathroom, for the pens on the table, your computer, the lights being on. But once you become an entrepreneur, you're in charge of all those things. And a lot of people stop because the second they think, well, how am I going to do this? If I fail, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. I'm not going to be able to pay my mortgage. But you both said, you know what? I'm going all in. I'm doing it. I don't have a plan B. Plan A is the plan, and I'm going for it. And that is the difference between a true entrepreneur and someone who has dreams, but you don't have the balls to go get them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what stops a lot of people. And you know what? Maybe you're just not cut out for that. I am totally fine just doing my job to the best of my ability, showing up, loving my fellow coworkers and all the things, and then going home to Mr. Nugget and my child and, my husband, and just doing all my little things. Because if I did, because multiple times you tried to get me to open a bar studio and stuff, do different things, and I would be so type A. I'm the only person that can do this. Nobody else can do this. Everybody step aside. I don't think that I would be able to function properly for myself and for the people in my family.
Yeah.
And that I want around me. So I'm good being everybody's sidekick, minion, cheerleader. You want to try something new? What can I do to help you to succeed? I just want to clap you along and do all the things. So which is why I'm married to one. I cheer you on.
But we need people like you, and also too, as you were talking about toilet paper and rent. I'm oh yeah, take me back, PTSD of those moments, right, when you're trying to figure it out. And then you probably felt this way. I'm very type A, and so to let go, that was hard. That was really hard for me. So no cakewalk for anybody here.
Well, especially when you're building it up by yourself, and then all of a sudden you get to the point where you get to bring people on. And then you're like, but I can still do this. I can still do that. Yeah. It's I want people to help me around the house, but you're not going to do it the same way that I do.
Right. Yeah. The delegation piece is critical, but also hard to do.
It is.
And it's something that's not innate for any of us if you're type A. And so it's a learned behavior that you have to just trust that you're hiring the right people to do the right things. And then once that's there, then you feel better.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you can keep moving on.
Yeah. And then you let go, right? The guilt goes away, all of those types of things, all of that. But
it's like when you have children and you raise them to the point where there's nothing else you can do now.
Yeah.
You got to let them go. And they're going to fuck up probably. And they're going to want you to answer some questions like, Mom, what temperature do I do this at?
Right.
But you got to let them go.
There's like life operation questions they're going to call you for that kind of stuff. And then, and especially like having girls, then there's like the vent session and you listen to it and you go, do you want mom's opinion or am I just here to hear it all because you just need to spew? And sometimes I have to say that because I'm a fixer, right? So I have to say, do you want me to tell you what I would do if I were you? Or am I just here to listen and smile and say, it's okay, it's fine. So I've learned that I have to say that because I will immediately try to fix the problem.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of us are like that.
For sure.
I think I'm better at being an 8-minute friend. I'm not very good at being an 8-minute mom. Like as a mom, I just want to fix it. I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to cry.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want you to feel frustrated. I just want to fix it all.
Yeah.
So.
And you said something earlier about like marrying an entrepreneur. Like I like think about that and your husband might feel this way too, but like I am so grateful. Like I don't know how 2 entrepreneurs do it.
No.
Because my brain is all over the place. And when I come home, I might have something in my mind that I have to talk to him about. If we both were like that, like I give those people props, but I like that one of us is like, you know, steady. That is my husband. It's great. He's chill. And then I can be a little bit more flexed with my emotions. But he's always just like, okay, what's up?
Agree.
You know?
Agree.
Yeah, that's my family.
Look how cute. Okay, show us who everybody is.
So my husband, Mark, he's an engineer on freighters. So interesting job. Our dog, Jackson.
Is that the photogenic one?
No, the one with the tongue sticking
hanging
out.
He's
like,
still is.
He's
so good.
He's
at
my
face.
chocolate lab. Yes, he's perfect in his own way. That was Mark's dog when we first started.
Okay. How old is Jackson?
Jackson's 5, so he's 6 this coming year.
Okay.
And then Denver is my baby. So Denver came to me in 2018. I got him as a puppy, and so he's been with me through my single years, through my like changing careers to meeting his dad.
Yeah. So what Lisa means by freighters is that your husband goes off on a big old boat.
Yes.
Like in Lake Michigan, the Sioux, whatever.
Yeah, all those
and is in
places.
charge of like all of the engineering on the boat.
Yeah.
While it's
he's
off.
one of them.
And he lives on the boat.
And he lives on the boat.
Yep.
So yeah, I do solo life 6 months out of the year.
Girl, I've been there. It's
yeah.
fine. So like
I'm used to it, so I like it.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know anything different.
Right.
Because when I dated before, you were talking about long distance earlier, like I never really dated like great people before I met my husband. So it was always long distance type of thing. And so I think like my husband just like, we just started from the beginning like that. So
right.
Yeah.
I will tell you, someday when you have a family, you do all the things, Chris would go on Dropped for like 30 days, 40 days, whatever. And we would have a system while he was gone. And then all of a sudden dad comes home and it's like, all of a sudden chaos goes out the door. And I'm like, hold on. Everything was working just fine.
Yeah.
Thrilled you're home. It's great because it's very different holding down the fort by yourself when you know someone's out there that loves you and all that kind of stuff than just having to like just do it on your own 100%.
Yeah, totally.
But oh yeah, those first few days, chaos.
I don't even have kids, and I feel like I changed the pantry, and he doesn't understand my new system, right?
Yes.
Or like the refrigerator. Well, why did you put this here? I'm like, well, it's my new system. Like it wasn't getting organized the way, or he left crap out before he left, so I put it back where I thought it needed to go.
Yes,
so
it makes sense for you.
It makes sense for me and the dogs, right?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
And then when he comes home, it's like, okay, well, I don't put stuff there anymore.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it makes it look
You have
messy.
to reteach him.
Yes.
Oh no, Chris has been gone for a week and a half. I have new under the cabinet lighting. I have 2 new sconces in the living room. I randomly painted a wall in our closet, and kind of remodeled our bathroom.
I mean, you've done a lot in a week.
It's been about a week and a half. Yeah. Oh yeah. Or I'll call my dad to come over and be like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this on my own. I'm gonna need you to come over. But yeah, totally.
Yeah. So it'll be a wide awakening as I continue down.
Girl,
this
I'm here for
him.
you.
Thank
I can help you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So we both have our own relationship with you professionally as well. So I got your name from Meko. So you can start because I did get your name. I got Lisa's name from you. How you use her?
How we connected.
At
I mean, I
Glow.
knew you.
Yes, but I think you had got my name from someone else.
Yes.
Yes.
Who came to I belong to this women's entrepreneurial group, and this woman came and spoke about coaching and individual coaching and team coaching. And I was like, that sounds amazing. This is what I need in my company. And she's like, I don't have any capability, but I know a fantastic person who does. And I think she would fit perfectly with everybody that you need. And it was you.
I know.
And I've loved you ever since.
And I love
so
your team.
Lisa works with me. She works with my leadership team, soon to be working with the level below the leadership team. I actually need to text you about that.
Awesome.
And and you do a fantastic job. And as part of our check-ins with our team and our leadership team, your name comes up all the time in a most positive way, where everyone's like, well, Lisa told me how to say it like this. And Lisa and I were talking, and, you know, so I know it resonates with them, and they love hearing your feedback. And I think they get so much out of the conversation with your experience and how to say things and put them in a way that it's not so alarming to everybody else. And I employ younger ladies. I mean, let's face it, they're young in their career, they're young in life and experience, and sometimes they haven't been through situations that we have been through. And so it's great to hear your perspective to give to them so that they can handle things in that way.
I love your team.
Oh.
Like, I just love them.
Thank you.
Well, I think too, like, one thing I love is working with them is seeing their growth.
Yes.
But also when they want to grow. I think that's the other thing is, like, you have a team that wants to grow.
Right. And they're receptive.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So, yes, I know. It's like, we've been working together, I think, like 2 years.
Yeah.
Now. Or maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So it's like cool to like see people's evolution. Like, you change as a person, what you need from your coach is different. Right. And so that's been really cool.
Yeah.
I love them.
So I remember Meko talking about how her team's working with you, right? Well, then you and I both got invited to join this female group here in town. And we were both like the newbies. And a lot of the ladies in this organization are older, but they were like, hey, we need like a younger median age. We're going to open up some membership and bring some younger ladies in. So we kind of get initiated.
Same age,
this,
by the way. Same age.
Yeah. She's always like, we're the same age. I'm like,
today.
we're so not the same age, but okay. So we kind of get in at the same time, and I'm like, okay, everything's aligning. I remember you from coming to Element. I remember Meko talking to you, and I'm like, hey, so I'm in operations at the company that I work at. I really think people need some coaching on like better communication and leadership skills. And I'm thinking about different people in the organization. And it was working for people that all of a sudden, like the executive level's like, hey, can we work with Lisa? And I'm like, sure you can. Let me get it set up. So it's fantastic. So when you sit in a company that you work at and you see the work that you're doing for the people that I deal with every day, you deal with every day. So give Lisa Tarkington a call.
Yeah, please do. Well, and I would say something back to both of you guys. Like, I think one thing that I love that you guys do is invest. So you're investing in your people. You see where they need to grow. They also then have the opportunity to grow in those spaces. And you're not saying like, I have to do it all. Right. Like, you're bringing in someone else that like doesn't have any skin. It's a different type of game, right? Like very psychological safety difference and everything like that. But I have found that companies that invest in their employees, like the coaching piece, like it's just a game changer for the organizations and for the people.
Well, you can just tell the communication with the people that they work with, how that has changed in the way someone will communicate back.
Yes.
Right? So it's just made a world of a difference. Yeah. So you're excellent.
Well, thank you guys.
I
so appreciate it. But seriously, like, thank you guys for like investing. Because I think that that's the other thing too, is like I was saying, is like, I just find that so important for people. I mean, I've had a coach my whole life. So like I use my coach all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
So, and what I will say from like listening to your podcast, right? So it's very uplifting to listen to.
Yeah.
And especially when you don't have a guest on, right? So there's got to be times where you are giving so much of yourself in that conversation that maybe when the camera goes off, the microphone's away from your face, you're kind of like, ugh. So what do you do? And it's okay if you just go home and like veg out and watch Love is Blind and like eat popcorn with your dog. Like, it's totally fine. But what do you do for your own self-care? Like, you did say you have a coach, but sometimes when you're giving so much positivity to other people, sometimes you don't leave enough for yourself.
Yeah. Well, I teach self-care, so like that's like huge. And actually I did a podcast recently about burnout, and I talked a lot about like I just needed to sleep. on my weekends because I wasn't giving myself that break. Because when you're on a high, when all these great things are happening, you just are go, 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 right?
Yeah. And you always have to be on.
I'm always on, yes. And so I've had to work on finding a day a week where I just, sweatpants and like introvert. And Sundays, I think, is like that safe place for me and my husband. It's football season. Yeah. It's like crock pot food, like that type of style. And so I think for me, though, it's just going to the gym. Like if I can just get 1 hour with no one needing me, like I'm good. I don't need as much as I think I did like a couple years ago. Okay. I think it's just because now I know my rhythm, right? Like I know, okay, this week's going to be crazy. The following week's not, Yeah. It's just kind of like that for me.
So you re-energize with people or without people?
Oh, without people. Okay. Like Love is Blind. Like, and even too, like my husband will, like, if I'm not in a talkative mood, it's not that I don't love him. It's literally like, dude, I've been talking all day.
Right. And he gets it?
Like, he gets it. Okay. He gets it. But also he's not a big, he's not like, I have to share everything because he's been home by himself all day when he's home.
Sure.
So like, he's not like, he's like, I've had my time to like think I'm good. Like, I don't know. We just work that way. Yeah. I would say. But yeah, mine is more like running, going to the gym. And then I think on weekends it's being with my girlfriends. Okay. And like, I love to talk about work and they don't get my work. Yeah. Yeah. I like, that's great. Right. Yeah. And so for me, it's just kind of like an easy way to just like play games and cards and things like that. So that's how I balance. And I think I'm still trying to figure out what that balance looks like. I think it just changes.
It evolves
all the time. It does. And like I never take time off in December, like because I'm always like, oh my God, let's plan for next year, all these things. I'm gonna take time off because my husband's finally home for Christmas. We haven't celebrated Christmas in 2.5, 3 years.
Oh so
together because he's been on the boat. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, we need to take a break. Yeah. Like let's just be in our pajamas.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Play with your dogs.
Exactly.
Put up the tree.
They'll be so happy.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I did write stuff down because I made little notes because I would like listen to your podcast. And then I would like be thinking about your podcast like when I was doing something else. So I just wanted, my big thing was fear is a big thing for me. Okay. And I sit on two sides of fear where sometimes I want to forget everything and just run away. And then sometimes I want to face everything because I know I'm just going to be a better person. And I think it's watching people in my life who were the runaway people that when I see that, I'm like, ooh, yeah, don't want that to be me, right? I want to face it head on. And I want to be better than I was when whatever this is that made me scared is over. Yeah. Right? So, and that success is a journey and not a sprint. And I think that's also another thing that really makes people be scared to take the next step. And it doesn't have to be owning your own business, right? It could be wanting to, I don't know, do something for somebody else. Or we always talk about giving an affirmation to someone else. If you see a lady that's looking fantastic today, tell her, because guess what? You're making her day. Totally. She might intimidate you because she's so beautiful or she looks so put together or something like that. I guarantee if you tell her you love her outfit or you love her shoes, she's going to be like, I curated this for like 4 hours, or maybe she didn't, but
or I got it at Marshall's for $2. Right?
Yes, or we get super excited. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, those are the kind of things. Like I had all these like little like, I don't know, stuff that I want to like get myself pumped up for the day because I teach fitness classes, right? And there's times I don't want to show up. Like this morning, it was raining. It was 5:30 a.m. Few people decided not to come. Totally fine. You don't have to show up. But for the 5 people that did, I had to give 100%. I'm going to be like, I want to be in bed like the other 4 people that didn't show up today, But yeah. So, and that consistency and patience equal unstoppable results.
Oh my gosh, you're like, I love listening to these.
Right? I need to put, I like, took away. I always say I need to start journaling. I don't journal. I just like write little notes.
Yeah.
And then I find a note and I'm like, damn, I was really smart that day. Like I should have like told the world.
Okay, so first off, your bar classes are killer.
Thank you.
I like
swear, they're the worst.
I swear
in the
under
best
my
way.
breath every time.
Yes.
To you, and like, I love you, you know that, but like, oh my gosh. And like, I always say, if I'm gonna swear under my breath about someone, like, that's a compliment. Because you literally just like murdered me.
I tell people it's a hate me now, love me later kind of feeling.
Totally. So I'll share that. And then the second thing is you said fear. So what are you doing about it?
Are you ready to transform your body and mind? Rebar Fitness Studio in Midland, Michigan is what you're looking for. Rebar isn't just a fitness studio, it's a community where strength meets serenity. Whether you're flowing through a yoga sequence, sculpting with bar, or unleashing your energy in a work or pound class, Rebar Fitness Studio offers something for everyone. Their expert instructors create an inspiring and supportive environment that will have you reaching your goals and loving every minute of it.
Elevate your fitness journey. Join Rebar Fitness Studio family today and discover the workout experience you've been waiting for. You can go to rebarmichigan.com and use code LHTT15 to receive 15% off a punch card or monthly membership.
Well, when right? Sometimes I want to crawl in a hole and do absolutely nothing. But when I'm in that hole, I'm like, all right, Katie, put on your big girl panties. You've been through a lot worse than this, or you've survived 100% of all of your shitty days. I'm pretty sure you can survive this one too.
Love that.
You know, I didn't make that up myself. You know who taught me that? Robin Arzon from Peloton.
Okay, wow.
There you go.
You take your inspiration where you can, right?
I take my inspiration where I can. And I do put a lot of it in fitness stuff because that's sometimes when you want to say like, F this. This is brutal. But you're surrounded by people.
I know.
You know, you're not good. I'm not a giver-upper at all. And I've watched people who have lived in a safe space where they're like, I'm never going to challenge myself. I'm never going to do anything because what if I fail or what if people don't like me? Well, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
I want to be the person that like rose above.
Well, and you bring up another good point too about like comparison. Like how many times don't we do something because what will people think?
Yeah.
And I've done way better over the years of being like, no one cares.
Right?
Yeah. They're so into themselves.
Yeah. Like
for the most part.
It's not like I'm going home and talking about people. I'm literally telling my husband everything that like I would have changed. You know, like it's or it's event session. It's never like, I don't know. It's just different. And so like,
and 99% of the time when you confront someone, you're like, hey, I'm so sorry about X, Y, and Z. And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Or all of a sudden you stop talking to someone because you thought like something bad happened. And they're like, well, I just thought you stopped talking to me. You know?
Yes.
Communication, people. Communicate.
Totally. Well, actually, a girl that I'm really good friend, or we aren't as close as we used to be, messaged me the other day and was like, asking me why we stopped talking. Oh. And it's been on her mind for a year. And I was like heartbroken. I called her right away and I was like, oh girl, I haven't thought like, I didn't even know we were in an argument. Like I had
You're like, I just thought life happened.
Life happened. Yes. Like I literally, that's how I took it because you guys know as you get older, things change or you can pick it up a year later from talking to someone. Mm-hmm. So back to like, I never thought about that. And so it's like heartbreaking to know that like we are on people's minds.
Yeah.
More than we should be, you know? But I'm that way too. So I think it's just like working on like, no one cares, right?
I think 9 times out of 10, we think that someone's overthinking something that happened during that day. Chances are they're not.
Yes.
And now I'm wasting my time with fear, sadness, insecurity. Maybe I should just talk to you about it.
Well, and that's actually called the spotlight effect. So that you guys now know that there's
there's another term. There's another. I just learned what
sliding into DMs means.
No. What
gaslighting.
Gaslight. I couldn't understand what gaslighting meant for the longest time. Mainly because we used to live near San Diego and there's a district called the Gas Lamp District. So I would just picture that.
Yeah.
And I never understood the analogy. Yeah. Anyway,
there's a lot
spotlight
of
version.
Yeah, spotlight effect is where you think people are talking about you more than they actually are.
Oh.
So that like that's your reminder of like you're not on people's minds as much as you actually think you are. That's tough.
That is tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I wish people talked about
right.
That'd be awesome.
Say you're famous.
Well, we had Jen Glacken on here, and she's like big for like doing like fashion, like over 50 and all that kind of stuff. And she's like that one person, and my husband says this all the time. Sometimes what stops you from putting something on social media is that one person is in your head. Like, what are they going to think? What are they going to do?
Oh, yeah.
It is one person you're thinking about. Think about all the other people that you're going to touch, right? Or like when you were talking about when you would speak and you would get negative feedback from, 4 people that probably mean nothing and they're just angry in life. But even if it's just one person that comes up to you and it's like, Lisa, you changed my life. You find out a year later, like, I was able to like leave a bad relationship or this dead end job and now I'm doing this. So
I know. And that's something I've had to work a lot on because the negative ones always stick out in your brain more than the positive, which is just all that psychological stuff that's just is tough on the brain.
And I will say, if you're in one of those psychological states, listen to the Confident podcast. Because I will tell you, Lisa will talk you out of it.
She'll talk you out of it.
Because it will be like, you'll say something like, oh my God, I totally remember this one time I was thinking about all these things. And maybe I overcame it. Maybe I didn't. But it was, I should have done that in this situation. Guess what? I'll do it next time.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Or it's like a situation that you blow up in your brain as something bigger than it is.
Yes.
It never is.
Yes.
And then you think about it and obsess about it, and then it gets you up at 3:00 in the morning.
The problem is that 7th grade brain that you have that does that is even worse when you're older because then when it wakes you up at 2:30 in the morning, you don't go back to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I
That is
scroll.
annoying.
So that's a problem.
Do you wake up in the middle of the night and just scroll on your phone?
If I can't sleep, yeah.
That's the worst thing you can do.
I'm well aware, guys.
I will tell you
I'm
some
working
good
on
drugs to take.
Okay.
To go back to sleep.
Because that's the one, because I'm not ready to, like, I'm up.
Yeah.
But you're
And
not
so-
ready to get out of bed.
I'm not ready. Yes. And so I'll just scroll. So I'm getting better at just like, keep your eyes
Will you
closed. Just
read?
keep your eyes closed.
Could you read?
I can't because I'll fall asleep so quickly, which I know that's the point,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Well
I
aware
know.
of the issue,
Yeah.
but the TikTok is like, I don't know. It's just TikTok. I'm not an Instagram real person.
Okay.
I'm
TikTok.
a TikToker.
So what I started doing, because I was doing that, and one, it was hurting my eyes, which
I
I
bet.
thought was like hurting my brain. So I started my comfort book to like listen to on my little like cozy band headphones when I sleep. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I put on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh.
But and it does. The narrator puts me to sleep. I can't do calm because if the story is interesting enough, I want to listen to the end.
The Calm app is great. You can do soundscapes.
I should do that. 'cause
So
I have that
soundscapes bore me. Like I can't.
But that's the point.
But no, not to a relaxed situation. It's just kind of like, can that bird shut up? I like the crickets, but I don't like the bird. So I can't do the soundscapes. And then Chris is always like, I listen to like, the train through Ireland. And he's like, I never make it past like the station. Like I fall asleep. But I'm like, no, I want to know where Cillian Murphy is going.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But Harry Potter, I've read that book 9,000 times. So it just lulls me to sleep.
So I need to find a book that will put me back to that.
Yes.
Something.
Okay.
So-
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, just not TikTok because it doesn't.
I
work.
just think,
TikTok.
and I'm just going to say, we have the same optometrist. Maybe you go to the same guy here in town. That's just that blue light and everything in your eye.
I
Like our
totally
eyeballs are
believe it.
falling apart inside of our brains, right? So I'm just listen. And I'm telling you, I just fall asleep.
Okay, I have to change something because you're right. Like that's what I do in the middle of the night. I'm getting better, but now that my husband's home too, I wake up more when he's gone.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
So,
Oh, yeah.
'cause the dogs are moving more. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear every little noise. You're like, who's breaking in?
Oh my gosh, it's the worst. But it hasn't gotten better. So.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you're just like alert to like all the crazy little noises.
Totally.
And
so
I'm
we
like,
live in a
I
very
know that my
unsafe
bedroom
community.
creaks every single night, but when I'm here by myself, it creaks 9 times
Yes,
more.
totally.
Yeah,
Right.
Totally. Yeah.
for sure. All right, well, tell us everywhere where people can find you.
Okay, so they can find me on LinkedIn, Lisa Tarkington. No, it's just Lisa Tarkington. TikTok, Instagram, Lisa Tarkington Official. And then my website is lisatarkington.com. And then my nonprofit is leadconfidently.org.
Okay, and then, but you're running a special right now with Lead?
Yes, so we have we're doing a special with our Lead Within platform.
Yes.
So if anybody wants a code, I can give you guys a code to put in the show notes.
Okay.
But it's your first month off our Lead Within platform. And then if you want any professional development or coaching done, I will be doing a special in December.
Okay.
So we'll put that in there as well.
But let everybody know what you do with Lead, because it's pretty awesome.
So long-winded answer. I'm just like,
it's a long-winded answer, but the Lisa Tarkington podcast response to it's 50% off right now for
yes.
X, Y, and Z.
So one of the things is people always say like, great, I've listened to your podcast. What's next? How do I grow in my thing? So Lead Within, Lead, the company that I work for and built, we built a platform. So everything's online that you can take. It's all fillable worksheets, everything like that. And it's all from limiting beliefs to growth mindset to leadership to anything. And so the platform is for you to do whenever you need it, to ever pick you up and help you. And so, yes, so we're giving up the first month off to anybody that wants to use it. I will tell you, it's life-changing. It's helped so many leaders already. Like we had a lot of people that have never put together their purpose statement, have never figured out like, okay, I have this negative thought. How do I overcome it? Mm-hmm. And so this platform allows you to do it. So I do a lot in person, but this is so that we can help more people.
But I knew that you had, so it's not an app, it's a website, right?
But you can actually put it on your phone and it looks just like an app.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so we built it that way. And so that's pretty cool. So it's very easy.
Accessible wherever you are.
Yeah, and then you don't have to print anything.
Yes.
So anytime you just watch the video and then you can do the work.
Because who has a printer anymore?
Exactly.
I do.
But for real. And then it's fillable. And then you just fill it in.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then it saves.
And that's Lisa Tarkington, Tarkington.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Don't worry, everybody spelled it wrong.
Spelled it wrong. The reason
did?
I'm saying that. Yeah, I did. I spelled it with an E instead of an
Oh, I haven't heard that one yet.
Yes.
It's okay. My old name was Thompson. It was just easy.
Yeah.
So
It was
learning.
easy.
But yeah, so platform's amazing. And just like anybody that needs any help, I'm happy to help them. I mean, especially with leadership and confidence, those are like my GMs.
Well,
She's a great coach.
yes.
Everyone
I mean, in
call
life,
her.
we all need a little bit more confidence. And the people that are maybe a little too overconfident, you probably should still do the worksheets because it will help level you out with the rest of us.
Yes.
So, well, thank you so much
guys.
for being here.
Thank you. I love
this.
it.
Was
You're
fun.
amazing.
I had literally no idea what to expect because I'm like, am I going to get grilled on everything that I don't talk about in life?
No.
No, I just like in a good way. Like I loved it.
Well, we sidewinded, but thank you so much for being here.
Yes,
It's
thanks,
been
guys.
You're
phenomenal.
amazing.
Love chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
As always.
You too.
Oh, we'll have you back.
Please.
I'm sure there's more things to talk about.
in the future.
Okay. Toodles. Bye.
Bye.